The end of the world. I dreamt that my father drove me and my mom with a specific car we have to the end of the world. Like literally a place where the world just ends, and it was a big cliff. The ground was all red sand, and I remember when I wanted to get closer to the cliff, my feet kind of slipped because of it. It was night and the sky was full of stars, like full. The night that came from the sky was dark bluish purple. I was so amazed that I kept trying to take pictures with my phone, but for some reason in the gallery it was a room instead. The light that came from the sky was dark bluish purple. I was so amazed that I kept trying to take pictures with my phone, but for some reason in the gallery it was a room instead, as if the camera couldn't capture the landscape, and in reality it was just a decorated room. Now, I don't know if I remember this correctly, but I could have sworn there were also very beautiful plants like straight out of a fantasy game, and I think I saw a bridge too, but I might be overlapping two different dreams. I don't know what any of this means because soon the dream became weird again, like typical non-logical dream, but I swear the mental image I had for that little while was mind-blowing. Dreams are rooms. That dream was just giving you a different perspective on reality, probably one that you're not used to, but have you ever seen The Truman Show? All of this is just a big room, including your dreams. And so that was a pretty cool dream in my opinion. For some people, that probably would have weirded them out. I can understand why. But basically that dream was just trying to show you that this is not all that you think it is. It is a room. That's exactly what reality is. It's just a cute little decorated room. We all decorate our rooms differently, depending on our mood, depending on our style, depending on our persona or who we think we are at the moment. So yeah, your room was decorated pretty nicely, it sounds like. Because our reality is so dense, our egos quite often, not even quite often, but every day, lead us to believe that this is the end all be all to our existence. And that's fine. That's exactly what the ego is for. That's its purpose. And without the ego, there would be no reason for us to be here, and we would not experience this place from the perspective that we experience it from. And so the ego is definitely a cool tool to use to assist us while we're here, because if we didn't feel like this place was dense and real, then what purpose would it serve? It wouldn't serve any. We wouldn't feel the need to experience anything if we didn't feel like it was real. I had a dream about an entity explaining time, and I can't stop thinking about it. Had one of the strangest dreams of my life last night, and I can't stop thinking about it. In the dream, I met this entity that told me it had existed for over 400 years. It started explaining time to me in a way that honestly messed with my head. It said that all of time has already been written, and that humans only perceive it as linear because that's the only way our minds are capable of experiencing it. The best comparison it gave was a record player. A song already exists in full from beginning to end, but when you play it, you only hear it one moment at a time. According to the dream, time works the same way. The past, present, and future already exist simultaneously, but we experience them sequentially. What's weird is how calm and matter-of-fact the entity sounded, like it was explaining something obvious. The dream felt way more vivid than normal, almost like I was being told information instead of just dreaming random nonsense. Has anyone else had dreams like this? Or are there actual theories, philosophies that describe time in this way? So yes, there are plenty of theories and philosophies that describe time this way, actually, that describe the exact same thing that the entity was describing in your dream. It's so funny because the way that you were describing it was almost as if you've heard the information before, and you were studying it, and now you just had a dream about it to confirm it. But obviously here on your message, it indicates that you've never heard of anything like this before, which definitely happens a lot of times. Sometimes we can have dreams, kind of just source's way of either preparing us for certain information or to give us a head start so that we can look things up, kind of do the research for ourselves. You know, this happens to me a lot. For instance, I will have a dream about a random person's name or a random subject, anything that I've literally never even heard of before in my life, a person, place, or thing or idea that I've never heard of before in my life. I go and look it up and it ends up being a real thing. So this is definitely a phenomenon that happens often, and this is obviously something that Spirit is probably trying to motivate you to look a little bit further into. So I definitely would. So yes, I would definitely just say follow your promptings, and if you are moved or called to look further into different philosophies about time, then I would definitely say do it, because it will really change your whole perspective on reality. It really will. I would say that if you're a person that is open to information, to new information, and you are a person that does not dwell in your limiting beliefs about yourself or about your surroundings or the world around you or what this universe really is, then yes, definitely research this information. I think you'll be very interested to see what comes up. Okay, so this is a interesting one. In the middle of a dream, this suddenly interrupted me. Hi there, dreaming is currently under maintenance. Please wake up. We're sorry that this will scare you. Yeah, you're an NPC.
Just joking.
In the middle of my dream, this suddenly interrupted me. Hi there, dreaming is currently under maintenance. Please wake up. We're sorry that this will scare you. Great. Yeah, everything is collapsing. Everything is collapsing. It's like quantum, spirit, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is really trying to, like, at this point, for me, at this time in my life, it's like beating a dead horse. But I know for some people it's like just new information that's completely scary. But it's just like, yeah, like when stuff like this happens, it's just like, okay, that's proof. They're literally shoving it in your face. None of this is what you think it is. None of this is real. You're literally playing your avatar in a video game right now. And this is what they showed you. And if you know, you know. It says, I was having a nice dream and everything completely cut out with this across my vision. Scared me so bad. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago and had to make it. At least in a game, they give you a countdown or something. I about shit myself. Yeah, we're in a video game, guys. Like, what else do you want to know? Like, what more proof do you need at this point? Or not. Maybe this is all just, who knows what this place is.